calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing and awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video. Yeah. So we have 3 piles here today, and today's video is going to be on what makes you irresistible, sexy, attractive, handsome, you know, whatever gender you are. This is all inclusive, it's timeless. What makes you so freaking, you know, all the sexy vibes. So this is 18 plus. So yeah, what makes you irresistible? We have 3 piles here today. This is pile 1. Really pretty, like a portrait type vibe. I did not draw this. I took it out of a magazine, but it's so stunning. Okay, pile number 2, we have this also really pretty painting. It's definitely giving inner child. It's giving twin flame. I love it so much. And then pile number 3, I like this because it's like, it looks like shadow work, right? It's like a cool tree with a shadow, and like they're playing with it, like playing with their shadows and everything. Very youthful, very fun. So these are the 3 piles. Pick whichever one you would like. I love you, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so pile number 1, what makes you irresistible? I'm super excited. So yeah, you guys chose this really pretty portrait. So what I'm immediately busy getting is that you have a very attractive face. I feel like people are just really drawn to you, like physically. I'm busy hearing that you have very prominent, like you could definitely be like a Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, or Cancer rising. I feel like they just have really intense energy, and it's very all-consuming. And as soon as people are in your energy, they just feel like they need more of it. You know, you have really intense eyes as well. I'm hearing people say that they love hearing you talk about what makes you passionate. I feel like you have a glimmer in your eye when you look at certain people. So there's an airplane quickly. Okay, like I was busy saying, I feel like people can see a glimmer in your energy, or people can see a glimmer in your eye when they first meet you. And yeah, like I feel like people find you irresistible because they can tell when you like them. You know, maybe you have like a resting bitch face, or you don't like that many people. And I feel like you can't lie when it comes to your energy, you know. You vibe with who you vibe, and you can't hide on your face who you like and who you don't like. So people like that realness when it comes to you. Like, I'm even hearing people like that sarcasm, that bitchiness, that straightforwardness, you know. They just love it. They can't get enough of it. That dominant personality that you have. But that's just looking at this. I'll definitely get more into this. But yeah, your lips, your nose, rosy cheeks as well. Maybe you even have some discoloration on your face, or you have a birthmark or a burn somewhere on your face or on your body. I feel like if you have a scar or like a burn, people find that really attractive, and I feel like it makes them want to know your story. You know, people look at you and they're like, who is this person? Like, I need to get to know them. Like, what's their vibe, you know? But yeah, let's get into your cards. Okay, I'm going to start with the Knight of Chalices. Okay, so a Knight of Chalices, I'm busy hearing that you are someone that is very romantic. I feel like you enjoy flirting with people or offering people certain things. I'm hearing that when it comes to your body, you only like showing certain parts sometimes. There's this like modesty, but at the same time, like, you don't play when it comes to like having sex, or when it comes to being like, I want to say slutty, but like, obviously we don't slut shame, but I was hearing that word. Like, how do I say this? I feel like it's not even like a teasing energy. It's just more like you show, maybe first you'll show your ass, then you'll show your boobs or your pics or whatever your body parts are, but you show one at a time, you know. And like even when you're engaging in something with someone, first you'll show them maybe like that you're an amazing kisser and that's it. And then the next time you'll show them that like you're also amazing at giving head. And then you show them another thing, and it's just this surprise that keeps getting better and better, you know? I'm hearing that you even make people feel more alive. And yeah, I feel like you can get anyone to get like a boner for you or to get wet for you. I'm hearing that people that have been like abstinent from sex, like you make them want to break their streak. Or I'm hearing that a lot of religious people are into you, or just like people that are very conservative, and you probably aren't. Like you could be a liberal or something. And I just feel like people are so engrossed in your energy that they're willing to kind of change their beliefs for you. They're willing to change themselves for you just because they're so enamored by you and your energy. Okay. The next card that we have is the Six of Pentacles. All right. Okay. What am I getting? Okay, I'm hearing, yeah, this person walked in on you just like feeling yourself. I feel like maybe people know that you don't have sex that much, or people know that sometimes you don't feel confident within yourself. And I'm hearing that that's when people find you very attractive. I want to even say people find it attractive when you don't find yourself attractive, but that shouldn't be a thing, you know. You should know you're attractive, and if people don't like that confidence, that's on them. You should know you're a badass bitch, or whichever gender you are, you know, you are that MF for, okay. But yeah, I am hearing that insecurity that you have, people are really into it, because I'm hearing like maybe your one boob is bigger than the other, or you have a birthmark on your dick or something, and like you've just always been a bit unsure about it, or you just didn't like that part of yourself. But I feel like a lot of people are into it. Even when it comes to like certain kinks or certain desires that you have in the bedroom, I'm hearing that a lot of people are down for it, you know. Like just ask them. Obviously it's all consensual, but I feel like you're into certain things and you think no one's gonna fall in love with that, or no one's gonna be into that, but that is like the furthest from the truth, okay? If you think no one's gonna like you because one boob is bigger than the other, person, royalty, I'm telling you now, that is not true. If you maybe have a certain sexuality, or you feel like you haven't transitioned or something, people like you as you are, like 100%. I'm hearing that there is one specific person that even has a crush on you right now. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a very long video, so but okay, let's see. So, Two of Pentacles. This talks about you juggling certain aspects in your life. I feel like what makes you irresistible is that you don't give everyone the time of day. I feel like some days you're very social, you're very out there, you're going out, you're partying. There's this energy where you have this like duality where, yeah, one day you're out, you're feeling like you're popular, you're just talking a lot, you're doing all of that, and then the next day you are like depressed, you can't get out of bed. You know, those are signs of bipolar, but I'm not self-diagnosing. But I just feel like you have that Gemini energy, or even Sagittarius, you know. There's this Aries, Sag, Leo vibe, because as much as they're always on, they're always that fire sign, they're always that bitch. Sometimes they aren't, you know, or sometimes they still are, but they need to regain their strength. And I feel like people are really into that. They're into that. Some days, you know, you do, like, you don't want to get out of bed. Some days you do just want to chill at home, you do want to rest, because you're always on, you're always juggling everything, you're always, you know, the person that people go to for everything, you know. I'm hearing that you might even be the therapist friend, and I feel like when you open up and when you talk about what is troubling you, people are super into it. Okay, we have the Fool card. So this talks about you being like a risk taker. I feel like you do certain things that you don't know the outcome to. Like, you act now and you think later. I'm hearing that people get the energy like maybe you're into like the whole forbidden romance, because I'm getting that where people have a crush on you, but it's just like, no, they can't. Like maybe it's a boss or someone older than you. Obviously, it's illegal and stuff like that, but I am getting like certain people have crushes on you and they like you, but it's forbidden. They can't, you know. You're dating their friend or they see you at work every day. I'm feeling like a lot of people have to kind of restrain themselves from, you know, flirting with you and talking to you in that way. Or people find it hard to be your friend because, yeah, they like you a lot. I feel like if you're friends with any of your exes, they definitely are still in love with you. And I think it's just harder talking to you every day. Because there's so many things that they like about you. So if you friend zone someone recently, or if there's someone that hasn't been talking to you as much, they've been distant from you, it's because it's hard for them, okay? They can't look at you and not want to, you know, take action or do something, okay? We have the Queen of Swords that came upright. So this is the energy of you being someone that will cut someone off. Like I said, I feel like if you don't like their energy, if you don't like their vibe, you're gonna tell them like, listen here, you MFer, you're gonna swear like a sailor, you're gonna say how you feel, and that's it. And it's this coldness, this detachment that you have. I feel like you've mastered yeah, the art of detachment, I think it's called. I'm hearing also especially that I was hearing something about like the female gaze and the male gaze, where the female gaze, it's more about what women actually find attractive, or what feminine people, whichever gender, find more attractive. In comparison to the male gaze, where it's just like, oh, you have to be slutty, you must do this, do that, you know. Like I said, I'm not slut shaming. I don't know why I'm saying slutty. I just mean that like the energy is just like they feel like you need to be wearing a certain type of clothing and you need to look a certain type of way. What I'm trying to say is you are attractive to all the genders, okay? You're attracted to, or people find you attractive, you know, whether they're the same gender as you or different gender. I just feel like you're very attractive, and people are kind of like even shocked that you're not even their type, but they find you attractive, like regardless. Because I'm hearing that a lot of people, like, you're their first, let's say you're POC, like you were their first POC crush or something, or they would never go out of their religion or go out of their nationality. They wouldn't go out of their comfort zone when it came to certain people, certain crushes, but people are willing to do that for you. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse, and when I saw this, I already heard the words, you make other people feel good, you make other people feel like they are the main character. And I feel like people love that. They feel like they're in a movie when they're with you. A song I recommend you to listen to is Put Me in a Movie by Lana Del Rey, where it's like lights. Okay, I'm not gonna sing, and I cannot sing. But yeah, I just feel like people feel like they're in a movie with you. They feel like, oof, yeah, Lana Del Rey, Put Me in a Movie. Yeah, Put Me in a Movie. Four of Swords. Okay, let's see. People find you irresistible because when you open up to someone, you show them everything and you make them feel so vulnerable. I feel like the more you're able to be truthful within yourself, the more people feel like they can be truthful to you as well. And I feel like that's why you shouldn't change your personality. Even if people feel like it's too much or it's too intense, it's not. I feel like because of who you are, people are able to be themselves as well in your energy. And then we have the Six of Wands. So again, I just feel like overall you're very attractive. I feel like people like your booty, they like touching you, they like looking at you, making noises. I'm hearing people want to grunt in your ear, or I'm hearing people want to moan in your ear, or they want you to moan in their ear. But yeah, a lot of like ASMR, like I'm hearing grunting noises where people literally feel like they want to grunt. They want to, you know, they want you to put on something and they want to rip it off of you, okay? They want to rip off your clothing. We also have the Hierophant, so that talks about your wisdom that you have as well. So that is what I got for pile number 1. I can pull out one more card. This is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, which I love a lot. I just love the messages that they give. So let's see. Spirit, what is something that pile 1 needs to hear right now? What's something pile 1 needs to hear right now? We have garden. Something will grow from this, okay? So let's see what the book says. Okay, we can read it together. So it says, either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. So that is your reading. I really hope it resonated. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. All right, so pile number 2, what makes you irresistible? So you guys chose this pile, this really pretty painting. So I was first looking at, like, it's interesting because if you look at this painting, you can see 2 women holding each other, and then you can also see these hands coming out. So sometimes it talks about stealing your innocence, or however you interpret the painting. So comment down below how you interpret the painting. But I feel like what makes you irresistible is that people feel like their inner child is being healed with being by you. The energy is so amazing. Like, I wish you could feel this. It's so loving, it's so inviting. Like, ugh, I wish you could feel this. It makes me feel like I don't need to use my crystals. It makes me feel like I don't need to look for anyone else, look for anything else. Like, I can just look at you, I can just look at your cards, I can just be with you, and everything will make sense. I feel like people get this energy where when they're with you, let's say you attract a lot of broken people, or not even broken, but people that still need to have a lot of healing. And I'm hearing them say that even when they're in pain, when they feel like they can't move on anymore, they're with you, and then everything just makes sense. They feel like they're being comforted even though they have to go through so much pain. I feel like people get this energy where you're an escape for them. You are their escapism. You are like a drug to them. People cannot get enough of you. You just offer them so much fun, you know. You offer them like lightheartedness. You let them realize that they have power within themselves. You bring people up. You let them be their weird selves. And also, you're super weird, okay? I feel like you are so weird in like an amazing way, you know? You say weird things, you do weird things, you shout when you're in malls, or you break down crying when you watch certain movies. You say weird things that don't have to do with anything. You zone out. You could have ADHD or something, or maybe you have autism. Sometimes you don't understand social cues. Like, I just feel like you have I feel like you're different in the best way. You don't really care if people don't like you, or you don't even think about that, you know. It's definitely giving Wednesday, where she's so confident in herself, and if people don't like her, she doesn't even care. She even likes it when people don't like her. And I mentioned that in my last video, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, okay. Let's get into your tarot cards. So I'm going to start with the 5 of Cups that came upright. What makes you irresistible? Okay. So this talks about a breakup and you keeping people at a distance. I feel like what makes you irresistible is that you know your energy is sacred. You know that you can offer someone the stars, the moon. You can offer them the entire galaxy because you're someone that's ride or die. When you care about someone, when you love someone, that's it. That's the final straw. And you won't be someone's second choice. And I feel like people love that you know that you're a good person. You know that what you can offer people is amazing and you don't settle for the bare minimum. And people love that. They like that you make people want to be better. People want to be better for you. You know, they know that because you're such a cool person to be around that they want to be cool too, you know. You add so much happiness to their life that they also want to add some happiness to yours. You could definitely be a Virgo because Virgos are so amazing. You could be a Virgo Venus rising, Sun, Virgo Mars, but yeah, mostly Virgo Sun, Virgo rising, yeah, any Virgo placements. And Virgos are amazing because they're always doing acts of services for people. And they just are like the best partners to have. Even though they're difficult to love sometimes, they are the best partners to have. And it's like people want to be able to give you the same happiness that you give them. And you really do motivate people a lot to just be better. So we also have the Three of Pentacles. You're always willing to hear the other person's point of view, even if you don't agree with them. I feel like you have a lot of different friends, or the people that like you or want to surround themselves with you are just so different to you. Your energy is inviting to everyone. Like I'm hearing you're friends with all the outcasts, or you dance with your demons, that type of vibe. People want to kiss you and hold you. They want to be vulnerable. Like we have the fetal position again. The inner child feels healed. Or people feel healed just by your touch. You could definitely be a healer. Or you do Reiki. You could be a tarot reader as well. But people actually feel healed when they're with you. I feel like you have a healing touch, you know. I'm hearing someone say like, I want to melt into you. They want to become one with you. Like, bro, we literally have the Lovers card. So this is soulmate energy. I feel like you are a soulmate. I read somewhere where they said that, people were born with like 2 heads and 2 hearts. But then Zeus thought they were too powerful. So then he cut them in half and people are just looking for their other soulmate. Something like that. I'm sorry. I do not know that much about Greek mythology. But, yeah. You can watch the movie Love Hard as well. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I feel like you are a soulmate. Again, we just have, why is there so many fetal positions in this? So yeah, vulnerability, inner child, recovery. You could have definitely gone through your fair share of like trauma and pain. I feel like you could, like maybe you're recovered. So you used to be in your devil energy where it talks about addiction, substances, and toxic relationships, and you made your way out of it. I'm hearing like you went through a breakup and you came out on the other side like looking amazing, okay? Like you're doing the most in the best way, you know? You didn't lose anything. And as much as people feel like, I feel like people find you and they feel like you're their soulmate, but your soulmate is yourself, you know. You chose yourself. You are yourself. I don't know why I'm thinking about Jackie from that 70s TV show. But yeah. So we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, acts of services. You offer people so much. You bring everything to the table. You're so caring and loving. Like, how is it possible to have a heart so big like yours? 6 of Swords. People just want to fuck you, okay? You're so healing. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, your beauty, yeah, let's say beauty, whatever gender you are, but your beauty, it's so beautiful from the inside. And I feel like it makes you glow because you're a good person. And if no one ever told you that, like, I want you to know you are a good person. Like, you're not a bad person, okay? You're doing your best. It's not your fault. And you're healing so many people with what you're doing. Maybe you have a certain job, like you could be a teacher, a healer, like I said, or you're just helping people. You could be a nurse. But yeah, you're doing a lot of good in the world, and you should give yourself more credit because people give you credit. The Magician card. You're strong, you're independent. You choose yourself. You know that people want you. You know that you could be someone submissive if you wanted to be. You could be submissive. You don't mind being submissive. But you know that at the end of the day, like, you're going to be okay without them. And people know that you're going to be okay without them as well. And I think that scares them. You scare people, and that makes you irresistible because they don't know what you're going to do next. You're smart, you're talented, you're empathetic, you're poetic, you write amazing things, you sing amazing things. You have a beautiful voice, a voice that needs to be heard, and you never should be silenced. You have something to say, you have value in this world. Yeah, people love that. We have the Four of Swords. This came in the last reading as well. But yeah, there is something submissive about your energy where you just, I feel like in the bedroom, you don't mind being told what to do. Or like in the bedroom, you're completely different to how you are when you're with friends and family, or people wouldn't expect you to be this freaky, but you are. Yeah. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. So again, talking about this fun energy, celebrating things, having an open relationship maybe, or you enjoying, yeah, you enjoy your own body and people just want to touch you. They just want to touch you. People love when you are masturbating, or when people find out that you masturbate, or that you aren't, like, I don't know, maybe people sometimes think you're a bit of a prude, not in a bad way, but like people sometimes think that, and when they find out like you actually enjoy having sex, or that you're down for them, or when you talk about things that are 18 plus, like for example, certain teachers, you can't talk about, you know, having sex. You can't talk about that stuff. Or like if you're a pastor, sometimes you can't talk about it, you know. It's like a taboo thing. You could be older and yeah, you don't talk about that thing. And then when you do say something dirty, it's like, oh my God, like, fuck yeah, you know, like, hell yeah, like, I can get with that. I'm literally hearing you say something like, oh yeah, my ex used to like try to tie me up, or like, oh my God, I love dirty talk, or I enjoy being a submissive, and people just being like, so they're like an amazing person, and also they're freaky. Sign me up, okay? Sign me up. Knight of Wands, you got a big dick, you have a wet pussy, you are irresistible, and that is on period. That is on period, okay? So wait, I'm taking this card out. So Spirit, what is something Pile 2 needs to hear right now? What is something Pile 2 needs to hear right now? Okay, we got 2. So confidence, it comes with time and practice. If you feel like you aren't confident, it takes time and practice. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you don't feel confident within yourself, it's not something that happens overnight. It takes constant telling yourself and reminders and saying, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, I'm, you know, I love myself as I am right now. It takes affirmations. It takes a lot. So if you're looking at other people and you're envious, or you're like, why can't I be like them? It takes time. And then we also have sword, make the change. Let's see what that one says. That one seems good. So we can read it together. There is a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. Yes, okay. So that is what I got for pile 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much. And let's get into the next one. Bye. What is up, pile number 3? So you guys chose this pile. What makes you irresistible? Okay, let us see. Also, don't forget to hydrate, drink some water today. Okay, this is your daily reminder. But yeah, I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but yeah. So let us begin. I'm going to start with the 10 of Wands that came upright. What makes you... okay, wait, no, let me start with this. Okay, so I feel like what makes you irresistible is that you can make, like, you have an amazing sense of humor. I feel like you're able to make light of dark situations and people love that. Yeah, you're really funny. I feel like you have a really cool personality and like fun energy. People feel like if they need someone to... like if they need a Bonnie and Clyde type duo, they can call you. If they need the latest gossip, they can call you. If they need a friend, they can call you. Like whatever it is, they can call you because you are super versatile. It's giving Virgo, Libra, Scorpio energy, okay? Capricorn energy. So yeah, we also have Scorpio energy. And then we have Virgo energy as well, the Empress. So yeah, I feel like you're super versatile, you know, maybe you're always changing your look, you're changing your hair, your nails, your makeup, but people find you so attractive, like no matter what you're doing, no matter how you look. I'm hearing people say, when you think you look bad, child, you look amazing. You wake up, you're gorgeous, you're attractive, you're handsome. You go to bed and it's exactly the same. Everything looks good on you. I feel like there are so many people that are envious of you because of your body or because of how you look or how you speak, how you talk. People are jealous of your life as well. I'm hearing that people that have met you just feel like you're so blessed. They feel like you deserve all the good things. And you aren't afraid of your shadow work. You aren't afraid of things that are scary, you know. You literally have the Death card and the Devil card in one reading, plus the Empress. Like, how is there so much beauty in the Devil and in Death? But you find it somehow. You know, there's that beauty that you have, this abundance of love. I think it's love. Is that what it's called? Is it hope? But yeah, you know, I feel like when people are at their lowest, you can somehow think of something inspirational to say. You can think of something that will just make them feel better about themselves, even when you don't know what to say. You even have this energy where you could maybe be a stoner or something, but I'm hearing you be like, you know what, life's a bitch. Like, shit, I don't have anything good to say right now. I don't know how I can help you, but you don't have to go through this alone, and I'm here for you, you know. You have this Aquarius energy where if people are crying or like if people, yeah, maybe you're a bit uncomfortable, you don't know how to console them, but they know that you're trying, they know that you're there for them, and that's enough. You do your shadow work. You aren't afraid of the unknown. When people sense that there's danger, you walk straight into it. You could definitely survive a zombie apocalypse. You're brave. And I feel like people don't talk about bravery a lot anymore. Like, I haven't heard people talk about anyone brave in so long, when that used to be like a thing where everyone's like, you're so brave, you're so brave. But you are. I feel like you're so brave. There's this old school vibe about you too. Maybe you dress like you're from the 60s, the 80s, super retro. You have a different funky style, a different haircut, or a different piercing, different tattoos. You listen to music that people's never heard before. Again, Aquarius individuality energy. But yeah, you're really funny. I'm just hearing like you're hilarious. So if you are watching this, comment down a joke below, make someone laugh today. So let's see, now we can start with the 10 of Wands. So what makes you irresistible? Okay, I'm hearing doggy from the back. Okay, if you could see how you look from the back, I'm telling you now, you would know how irresistible you are, because damn, you got a dump truck. But yeah, I'm hearing people love like looking at the back, looking at you when you're not looking. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people check you out, but it's more like they look at you when you're looking away, and then you look at them and then they look away. You make people shy. You make them like second guess themselves. You make people flustered. So if you hang around people and they're always talking and they seem like they're super confident and you're kind of like, why are they acting weird? I'm telling you, they are into you. Maybe you can't tell when people are into you, like you're kind of like in your own energy, or somehow you just can't read the signs when someone's into you. And I feel like it makes you irresistible because it makes them think like they have a chance with you, or it makes them feel like, I don't know, like less of a fool. You make people feel like less bad about themselves. It's similar to pile number 2, but it's different. You make them feel confident. You know, like being able to say that, not that you're theirs or that they're yours or something, not this ownership type vibe, but some of them do like that. They do like the label of being like, this is my person. I feel like people want to be able to like claim you. They want to say that you're theirs. There's this dominant energy where people are like, I want to come, I want to save you. But bitch, you save yourself, okay? You are that strong, independent person, okay? The devil don't need help. The death don't need help. The empress don't need help. Like, you got this. You're an independent person. Knight of Pentacles. Or the Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, you make people flustered. I feel like people always want to impress themselves or impress you when they're with you. You make people feel so many different emotions. You're such a roller coaster of a person. You know, it reminds me of the quote, or you remind me of the quote, I woke up this morning as someone, but then when I went to bed, I don't know, I forgot what it was, but something about like, you woke up and that would, you change, okay? Like you're a different person compared from when you wake up to when you go to bed. That's what I wanted to say. And people love that about you, how you're always changing. I feel like also when you have some liquor in you, or when you're finally letting loose, when you let your hair down, I feel like you're really attractive as well. Because maybe you're always on the go, you're always busy, you're always doing certain things, working super hard. So when you let your hair down, people find that so attractive. Yeah. I feel like you're just really well established, you're really smart, very intelligent. You have a lot going for you, like you're very goal orientated. Yeah, and people find that super attractive. We also have the Devil card, okay? So, the Devil card. This isn't bad. It just talks about addictive relationships. So, this also talks about being a sexy as fuck. So, I feel like you are, you know, like you're really attractive. You know, it's BDE energy or WAP energy. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Okay, now I'll tell you. It's big dick energy and wet ass pussy energy. So yeah, you give off that vibe, okay? I feel like what makes you irresistible is also the face you make when you're very aroused. Like, I feel like people can see when you're getting turned on, or like you aren't afraid to like show when like, yeah, someone's a hot, or like you'll say, you know, like that was fucking hot, like you look hot right now. Like you'll say certain things and you'll turn people on, like, and you'll do it on purpose, or you tease people, okay? You like letting people squirm and get uncomfortable. You say things that are funny, but like you're talking about how you actually feel. Five of Wands. You don't mind people watching you. You don't mind that. If people are jealous of you, you're kind of just like, okay, like watch me. If people say that you can't get someone or get anything, you're gonna show them that you can do that and some. Like I'm hearing someone say, oh my gosh, this person would never like you, or you're never gonna get that job, and then you do it, and then you also screw the boss. I don't know how you do it, but you do. Like, if someone says you can't do something, you're gonna do it and some. Like, period, period. That's a TikTok thing, please. Six of Pentacles. I feel like, pile three, you can be a little bit toxic, you know. I'm just gonna say it as it is. You can be toxic. I feel like you could be a Cancer. You can play the manipulative card. You can cry. You can get what you want, okay? You can go and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Like, I think I need some money that will make me feel better. You could be a sugar baby or something. People feel like you could be one. You know, there's toxic vibes with you, but people are into it, okay? I feel like you're super toxic. Like, yes, okay, and I'm here for it. I love it. I love the spice. I love it. It's giving Doja Cat. It's giving SZA. It's giving Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Also, you could be like really popular. Yeah, and even if you aren't on social media, people feel like you could be like an influencer or something. We have the King of Pentacles. People find you irresistible because you make your money, you make your coins. Like they say, marry a rich man, and you are the rich man, okay? They say, you know, that type of thing. I feel like you could be a sugar baby, or you could be the sugar mama, the sugar daddy, okay? Like, as much as you could take the money, you can make the money, okay? You give, but you, like, you take, but you give some as well. So yeah, I feel like you are a big tease. But at the same time, it's like when you're alone with them, like you'll show them everything. Like you could definitely be into like some BDSM, and people are like, damn, like you're like, like I'm gonna punish you, that type of thing. Obviously it's all consensual, but it's definitely giving some BDSM. We have the Death card. So this just talks about, again, you being a different person. Like you had a funeral for your old self, and now you're like the Queen of Death, okay? The King of Death, the royalty, whatever gender you are. Yeah, maybe you're non-binary, I like it, or gender fluid. Yes, give me some gender fluid. Yes. But yeah, I feel like you've changed a lot as a person. You know, before maybe you didn't talk as much, or you felt like because of your circumstances you couldn't be who you wanted to be. Maybe this is like an LGBTQ reading. You couldn't come out or something, but now you are out. You felt like you couldn't be kinky. Now you are. But like you're all the things that you felt like you couldn't be. And you are the person that your younger self wanted to be. And you should be patting yourself on the back for it. Purr. And also you look amazing from the back, like I said, okay? You can literally see the booty. The booty. Where's the other booty? There's another booty. Here's a booty. There's booties, okay? There's another booty. So yeah, 10 of Cups. I feel like you're someone that's very loving. You're full of an abundance. Yeah, like you're very caring, very emotional, okay? I feel like people like that way. You can be like, you know, sexual, but also you're very emotional, you know? Like you'll do all the rough sex, and then afterwards you're gonna do some aftercare. You're gonna cuddle with them. You're gonna want kisses, you know? Like you like that just as much as you like everything else. Maybe sometimes even more. Like you enjoy the more emotional connections, the raw connections over surface level things. We have the Knave of Wands. So again, sexy ass energy. You're just hot as fuck, okay? You're hot as fuck. That's all I can say. 10 of Pentacles. You're hot as fuck. You look rich. You look like you got your money. You have goals. All that things, okay? 5 of Swords. People feel like you're the one that got away. They're always gonna miss you. They're always gonna love you. They're always gonna want to be in your energy. They like you. If you've been asking a question, are they thinking about you? Do they miss you? Yes, they do. Because you are the Empress. You are amazing. and that's on a period. Okay, so Spirit, what is something pile 3 needs to hear? Something pile 3 needs to hear. We have thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Okay, let's see what it says. So let's read this together. So thorns. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just for yourself, you're amazing though, but of those around you. When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. I love it. So that is what I got for pile 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. What is up, pile number 4? So what makes you irresistible? You guys chose this pile. Okay, so it's giving chaotic energy, it's giving raw, it's giving love, but like the painful, like first type of love. It's giving twin flame. I feel like you aren't afraid of pain, you aren't afraid of a lot of things, you know. Things don't scare you easily. I feel like also you're someone that is very soft. There's a very like delicacy when it comes to you. Like you remind me of from Powerpuff Girls. I'll link, or like I'll put a picture of them, but you remind me of the Powerpuff Girls, where there's the leader, there's the brave one, and then there's the sweet sensitive one. And I feel like I'm leaning more towards Bubbles. Like Bubbles is someone that people wouldn't say that she's like the strong one, but honestly she really is. I feel like being able to feel that much, being able to love that much, and being able to be that compassionate, it takes strength. And also you remind me of Fleabag, where the priest was talking about, I forgot what he said, but I'll insert the photo, where he spoke about love and how it takes a strong person to love, basically. So let's get into your cards. So the first card we have is the 4 of Swords that came upright. We got this in the previous 2 readings, I think pile 2 and pile 1, if I'm not mistaken, or pile 3 and pile 1. But yeah, I feel like there's this submissive energy where maybe sometimes people feel like you look down on them, or people, yeah, maybe you look down on certain people, but I think it's more in the way where you wish everyone could be like better versions of themselves. I think it's not in like a demeaning way where you're like looking down at them like I'm better than you. It's more just like you miss when people used to be kind. I feel like you want the world to be a happy place, and you're very optimistic, you know. I feel like you look at people and you see the good in them. You see, like, you could see someone that's troubled, someone that's going through a lot, and you're like, no, like they have a purpose, like they are loved and they have a reason for why they're going through certain things. You can give people excuses, so you can just look at someone and be like, they have their own trauma, they have their own things that they have to deal with, and that's why they are the way they are, and I'm gonna love them regardless of what they went through. You know, I think there's so much bravery and so much honesty in your love. Yeah, like maybe you've been in a lot of toxic relationships. Knight of Swords. You're so attractive. And I feel like you know that, but it's not important to you. Like your looks aren't important to you, because the Empress card, you already know you are the Empress. We have the Wheel card, we have the World card, like so many, and the Star card, a lot of major arcana cards. And I just feel like you know that you're attractive, but you don't really care about that. You don't care about the money, the fame, the looks. You care about people's personality. You care about who they are. And you like a challenge. You like someone that isn't just surface level. You like someone that has depth to them. And I feel like people get that energy from you as well. You know, where people can look at you and they could say, oh, you're not even that pretty, you're not that attractive. But that's not even important. Like, you have a good heart, you care about people, and people find that way more interesting than someone that only cares about their looks, only cares about one aspect of themselves. The wheel card. I feel like you're changing the world. You could be an activist. You speak about what's important to you. And yeah, you're changing the world. You're changing people's outlook on life. Wait.